week's analysis. This is Maurice from Infinity Waves. Let's jump into our weekly analysis for the currency pairs. We hope you've been well. Let's jump in straight away. We'll be a bit quick on these ones, but try to follow through. Now for DXY, we've been expecting this kind of movement all the way from these areas here at these areas from 93,837 levels coming all the way down to these sections. So last week we were trading this move to the upside. So we are waiting for a major correction here at these levels for another drop down to these levels of 90 area levels for the next move going upwards. So for DXY, we'll be looking for sell setups or jumping into any move. So we hope you are also following for the other pairs as well. We've been posting on our Facebook page on the videos we did some weeks ago. Now for the next setup for USD Canadian dollar. USD Canadian dollar has been moving to the upside for some time now, but for now we are expecting this move to go all the way to this 128 levels, then come down. It can come down from this level here, but or it can push up a bit to these levels, then come down to complete this move here. In case it breaks this level of 129 region above, we'll be targeting areas all the way to 131 areas, but we'll have to see how the market behaves or reacts at this region. Then we can take our sell setups for USD Canadian dollar. So for that pair, look for sell setups in it. For pound dollar, we are waiting for a major correction. Pound dollar is still in a correction state. We are waiting for this move here at around 137. This move to come all the way to this level 37 and 16. Do a slight of a drop down to 136, 560 regions, then move all the way up. So for pound dollar, we'll be looking for buy setups up to 139, 140 regions for the next drop down. Now for euro dollar as well, euro dollar is still in a corrective phase. We are waiting for this move around this area here, then for the next buy setup. So it's going to buy for a while, but in case we get a structured change, we'll definitely update it and trade other way, because it's also possible to break this low over here and continue a bit lower. So we'll see how price behaves around these regions, but we are looking for these buy setups before the next drop down. Now for the next pair we want to look at is US dollar Swiss franc. US dollar Swiss franc as well. We are waiting for this move to complete. We are waiting for this move to complete around these regions here at 93,355 region or 93,89 area for the next drop down, going all the way to complete a major correction downwards. The next pair on our list is New Zealand dollar, US dollar. In New Zealand US dollar, we are still in a corrective phase. Majorly, all these currency pairs are in corrective stages. And corrective stages can be very tricky and can be very hectic to trade, because they can evolve from a simple or a regular correction to an irregular or a complex correction. So for NZD USD, we are waiting for this move to come around these regions, then go do a bit of an incline, an upline, then for the next drop down. So wait for this move, come down here, go up a bit, then for the next drop down. The next pair on our watch list was Swiss franc JPY. Swiss franc JPY again, this move can be done. This move here at X, if it closes below here today, by the end of this day, we'll know this move will continue downside. But we're hoping for this move to complete this area here at Y correction here for the next drop down. So it can either go down, or if it closes above this area today, it will move all the way up to this region for the next sell setup. So this one is around 121.780 levels for the next drop down. The next currency pairs on our list is Euro JPY, Euro Japanese Yen, which has done quite well for the past weeks. We took our buy setups around 128 or 107 areas here, all the way to here. Now we're correcting here. So right now, the next move, we are hoping for this move at 132 regions, then for the next move going downwards. In case if it breaks all this low, we'll have to change our next setup for it and go with it downwards. So we'll see how price behaves this week. Next setup on our watch list was New Zealand dollar JPY. This one again still correcting, waiting for this move from this region here, comes here, then for the next drop down for this particular pair. For New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. Gold as well. Gold can be tricky sometimes, so trade gold with care. This one, this area at 1721 area and 1740 area can be point of interest. So price can come down to take out early buyers, then proceed all the way up. So we'll look how price behaves around 1744 area and 1721 area. So those are our buying levels. In case it gives us an early buy and confirmed, we'll definitely jump into the buy and go with it all the way up. So if you see gold still in a flat move. If we take you to this level, gold is supposed to come all the way to this point, 1920 level. This is also a point of interest. So gold can do this correction all the way here, come down and then up until that pressure ceases off, then breaks out of this channel here. So we'll see how gold plays out in the coming days. But for this week, we are hoping for gold to come all the way down a bit, then do an up claim for that particular pair. Next one on the list is New Zealand dollar Swiss franc. Has been moving quite well for the past 2 weeks. We are hoping for the next drop down here. In case it breaks again this region here, we'll see which level it's supposed to go, but we'll be looking for our sell setups for New Zealand dollar Swiss franc. For the next pair on our watch list this week is Australian dollar US dollar. Australian dollar US dollar, we'll be looking for buy setups and on these regions here at 0.71.872, these levels, then to buy all the way to 75.536 region, then for the next drop sales. So that's for Australian dollar, US dollar for this week. Now Canadian dollar, Japanese yen is still correcting. We are waiting for a major move all the way to point Z here at 82.748. But for this week, we are waiting for this correction up, then for it to move down. If it breaks here, we'll move with it somewhere in this region for the next sell setups, but we are biased on the sell side for Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. Next setup on our list is silver. Silver, we are also biased on the upside. We'll be looking for buy setups for this pair all the way to 31,574 regions. So it can supposed to go all the way to these regions here, then do another drop down. So that's for silver. We'll be looking for buy setups on it. So for the next pair is Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. Again, this pair has been moving quite well for the past 3 months. Now, in case this pair is giving us two scenarios, in case it comes and breaks this low, we look to go down a bit, then up. But our main trend is supposed to be up. So this correction can either be done around this region or continue down a bit to break this low. Then from there, we'll take a buy setup. So we'll see how price behave this week. But the long-term analysis for this one is we'll be looking for buy setups. So that's for Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar as well. We'll be looking for buy setups for this pair. Supposed to go long-term, a long-term analysis for it. We'll be heading to these regions at 118,504. And as you can see, this price is forming an inverted head and shoulder. So this can be our head here. So this one can be our right shoulder. This one can be our left shoulder. So we know inverted or head and shoulder is a reversal pattern. So we'll be looking for buy setups for this one here, all the way to 118,504 area to complete that major complex correction. So that's for Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. So those are the major currency pairs we'll be looking to trade this week. For cryptocurrencies for Bitcoin, we are anticipating for like a move all the way to here to this region, get 49 levels, then do another drop down to 32,072 levels. So we'll be looking for sell setups for Bitcoin. Next setup on our list is Ethereum. Ethereum as well, anticipating for a push up a bit, a push up to 377 or 377.90 region, then for the next drop or sell setups for Ethereum. So that's for Ethereum to close our cryptocurrencies setups for this week. So we'll normally update all these setups in our Facebook page, in our TradingView account. So if you follow us on TradingView account, you can just see which setups we normally post there and some detailed explanations. In case you don't understand something, always contact us. We'll try and guide you from there. If you have not started to learn analysis, start learning analysis and see if you can better your strategy and your analysis game. So far, thank you for the subscribers. Thank you for liking our videos. Thank you for watching our videos. Thank you also for sharing our videos. We'll be uploading more of this and more of our learning content. Last week, we did a video on our Facebook page, a live video for risk management and trading psychology. So if you follow our Facebook page, or if you haven't checked on it, watch the video. You learn quite some stuff from there about how you can plan your trades, risk management, and how to handle yourself when it comes to trading psychology. So that's for that for this week. In case you want to enroll for analysis classes or our analysis group, just check from our website. You'll see under services, you'll see our prices from there for learning analysis. So with that, we wish you quite an amazing week. All the best, and trade carefully. Do not over-risk your account, and as always, plan your trade before entering a trades. Don't jump into every trade. Make what you can make. Close your trades, close your week, wait for more trades. So with that, all the best, and I wish you well. This is Maurice from Infinity Waves.